Good morning, YouTubers. Reloading Bench back with you once again. And this video is, I guess we'll call it an unboxing. More of an opening because this was the shipping box, minus me taking off some of the shipping labels. It's always a bit of a bummer when they ship stuff in the actual box because you just don't know how well it's packed. But this is 100% performance testing, 100% new premium components that meet or exceed OEM specifications from a company called A Premium. And it is a window regulator for a 2001 Chevy Tahoe. So it is late summer 2024, and I'm gonna say late last year, towards the end of 2023, went to roll down the rear passenger window just to get some air, and the window, you could see the window separate from the actuator or the regulator, whatever the right phrase is. And I knew at that point, because I owned a years and years ago, I had a Ford Expedition. Same thing kind of happened. And you can either do a couple things. You can have it fixed for many hundreds of dollars. You can ignore it and just tape the window shut, or keep the window shut and tape over the switches, which is what I've done for the Tahoe for the time being. And or you can just ignore it all. So I've taken my own little hack approach to the vehicle in terms of addressing it at a later date. Well, today's that later date, and it's a Saturday morning. It's 57 degrees out right now, and supposed to only be in the 70s, whereas most of the days in the last few 3 weeks have been in the high 90s. We hit 113 one of the nights at 5 o'clock as I was driving to welding school, welding class, and I thought today would be a day to potentially tackle this. Looks like there are no instructions, which kind of doesn't surprise me. I've looked online to watch others do this, so I will probably take, you know, some befores and durings and afters, but I'm not going to video the whole process because, again, others have done it. But I'm going to show, you know, where I'm at with it. This particular one did offer free returns, so, you know, if I find that this particular version, even though it says it's compatible with my vehicle, isn't, then, you know, obviously it's going to go back. But for right now, you know, it looks like what it's supposed to look like based on what I know and the research I've done. So the next step will be to take the door panel apart, tape up the window so it doesn't fall down, and then start taking things apart. If memory serves, there's only like 2 or 3 screws for the door panel. You got to take the speaker housing out, obviously disconnect things, a couple of bolts, and should be pretty straightforward. Keyword being should be. I'm trying to see what looks like what I've seen on other videos, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, so that's probably the most obvious statement. So we'll take a shot at it, and if it works, it works. Otherwise, you know, I'll pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get this fixed at a shop, and this was like 45 bucks and some tax. So that's the approach we're taking. More videos to come. All right, here is the very old panel in question. Looks like there's a bolt here, a bolt there, and that takes care of the panel. We got to pop this, got to pop that, take this off, take the wrap off, take the speaker out, and then get to the actuator. So we'll see it when it's a little more bare. Here's the newness. All right, what we've got now is the door cover removed and the door lock, and the screw out of here and the screw out of here, and I believe that was a 7mm, and window is taped up. All right, my first hurdle, I was only expecting the power switch for the window, but my panel has a light, and trying to get this out with this weird little contraption, trying to get in there, couldn't get it, so I was gently pulling and actually pulled the whole assembly out. So it is what it is. Gonna go after this, I believe, at this time before I take the panel with all this wonderful, hopefully reusable tape off. Done-ish, but I thought it was kind of funny when I was taking the panel off. You know, the panel's held on by, you know, quite a number of spots, but I noticed that I don't even know which way this goes. Maybe like that, whatever. The point being, when I took the car panel off, I noticed this was just like that, and I'm like, what is this for? Then I went and looked over at the panel. I'm like, oh, somebody broke that off when they were working on the car, when I had maybe the custom speakers put in, or, you know, whatever. What are you gonna do? So I'll CA glue it and put some JB weld on it and try and get it back. But this is in. The old one didn't come out as easy as the other YouTube videos I've seen. Holy moly, these two did not want to come out. I didn't want to hammer anything because I didn't want to break anything. I did torque these to 80 pounds, 80 inch-pounds, and tested it. You had to be careful because, you know, when you're doing the seams, fitting the window, easier said than done. But this is an old truck. It's a hacker truck, but it's my truck, and I want to make it work. So now I have a window that goes down, and I will put all this stuff back together at some point. All right, we're done. I'm taking off the last tape so that I can now operate the window with this. Let me turn the car on. All right, I'm looking at the window. Go up, go down, walk over there. There's my trophy. Lights work. I checked the speaker. Everything fit back. Everything works. Open, close. So we are now working once again. So happy camper. And this project is done.